And welcome back to part 5 of Pokemon Yellow. Last part, we got 2 new members of our team, Zuko and Volby. We also took on Nugget Bridge and met Bill the Pokemaniac, who gave us a ticket for the SSN. In this part, we'll be taking on Cerulean City's gym, and this guy's talking about how the gym leader, Misty, if you also watch the anime, uses water Pokemon. So Jolts or Volby will be great for this gym because grass or electric is super effective against water. If you were playing the regular red or blue, and you would only have, wouldn't have. What am I trying to say? No. So you could pick Bulbasaur to help you. Bulbasaur is considered the easy mode of red and blue, so because it could take on Brock and Misty for their first gym. Or you can catch a Pikachu as well in Viridian Forest. Again, they're very rare, so if you really want to find a Pikachu, then go ahead and do it for yourself. In Cerulean City's gym, we have a new trainer type Swimmers. They'll use mostly water type Pokemon, as their name implies. And as you saw, we fought a Horsey, and that's just another name that you try to do a play on words. But they literally just switch Seahorse around. So instead of Seahorse, it's Horsey. And also, riding a Horsey. But I guess it's, kind of limited in creativity, guys. But what can I say? I probably couldn't come up. I probably would be coming up with the same name. So I'm talking mad shit as if, yeah, I'm like a super creative name creator guy. Yeah, I'm not like that. This chick has a Goldeen. And she's just another our obstacle before we can fight Misty. Again, grass types or electric types are great against water type Pokemon, so go ham with Divine Whip, go ham with Thundershock, and you'll be fine. There, I got lucky. Even though I got confused, I was able to just take my turn and not hurt myself in confusion. That changes later, guys. I'm not that lucky. Trust me. Trust me. And here, I didn't have to go back to the Pokemon Center, so we're gonna take on Misty like that.
Hi, you're a new face. What's your policy of Pokemon? What's your approach? All the offensive water type Pokemon.
She's talking about how she's the world's favorite. I remember in the anime, she was trying to impress her sisters, so her sisters were actually kind of the gym leaders of Cerulean City. And yeah, but here she's more of a I'm the only one, I'm the most beautiful, and I'm going to be the one who's running the gym. Misty isn't that hard as long as you do a lot of type matching. So for example, she has Staryu. Both of our Pokemon are obviously water type. However, the next Pokemon she throws out, which is the evolved version of Staryu, not Staryu, Starmie, is very dangerous because of one attack that it, if I'm trying to recall, I don't think it does to me. Definitely use Thunder Wave because it is very fast. So use Thunder Wave and make sure that you paralyze it, but it has one attack, Bubble Beam. And Bubble Beam at this point in the game is a very powerful water attack. It only used Water Gun for some reason, but Bubble Beam can tear your team apart if you're not ready. So Zuko would be just destroyed. So obviously don't throw out Zuko. But it was using Harden, it used an X defense, so that's just your time to kind of set up your Leech Seeds or your Thunder Wave so that you'll be able to go first and you're continuously doing damage. Misty isn't that hard though. As I said, as long as you just know, again, at this point in the game, you should know your type matchings. You should know how to approach every fight. And that got me tight because I wasn't trying to use Vine Whip again. I used Tackle, and it had one little bit of health left. But luckily, we had our Leech Seed, and it took the rest of the health out. And she gives us the Cascade badge. I think I pronounced that right. Which is our second badge, guys. So yay, we did this, and it allows us to use cut outside of battle, which is another HM. She gives us a TM. So like I said, every gym leader gives you a TM after you beat them. And that one was for Bubble Beam. The move that she didn't use, but it's a very powerful attack. And again, just like Brock, Misty does not follow us on our adventure, so she's going to stay there forever. And after the gym, which was a breeze, we can continue our journey. So we go back to the house where the Team Rocket member just destroyed his house and took away Dig. And go down. To the right is, well, you guys gotta continue watching, and we'll figure out together. Come on, guys, you should know by now. But here I was going down, and this guy is on guard duty, but he won't let you pass by unless he gets something to drink. Bro, you can literally Uber Eats, Instacart, or whatever, about like a case of water, and you'll be fine. He's really dragging it. And I go back to talk to this person who wants to trade Pokemon, and if you can do in-game trades, which, you know, are pretty cool. And there's also, if you had a cable back then, you can trade with other humans in real life. And that's how you should, that's how you would be able to fill up your Pokedex. This girl is talking about how you can find random items in specific tiles in that path that we just took. So if you want to, you can spend your time just crossing each tile and seeing if there's anything there. We have another route to go on though. And this spot is the same thing. Every guard, if you enter a building, I can't speak, guys, I'm sorry. If you enter a building and you see that guard, then it's gonna be the same thing. You can't pass by because he's thirsty. It's ridiculous. I don't know if that's worse than the trainers who are like, oh my gosh, I have shorts. Like, bro, get yourself some, or bring water with you when you come to work. It ain't that hard. Jeez. And this guy, again, wants to battle because he's doing it out of love. So you trying to fight me and try to show off for love? Come on now. Come on now. But we have a new Pokemon, Weeping Bell. And Weeping Bell is the evolved form of Bellsprout. I don't know why I took so long to answer that. And at this time, again, Zuko is still weak. Fucking rap. And I'm trying to level up Zuko as best as I can so that he is able to not only evolve, but just also endure anything that comes his way. And this is what I was talking about, where rap just continues to be a pain in my ass. Pain in my ass. Pain in my ass. That's what I was talking about, where if the opponent's Pokemon is faster than you, it will continue to keep using rap, and you won't get an attack in. You get lucky there when it uses Vine Whip, but then it would also just continue using rap. Again, rap was a dumb concept, and I'm so glad that they in future generations you can still attack on your turn. And we got poison, guys! Oh my gosh, for the first time. So that's what PSN stands for. It does not stand for the PlayStation Network. We're not logged on to the PlayStation Network. We are poisoned. Or pissoned, as I used to say. And our Zuko grew to level 16. Do you know what happens when we get to level 16? Yeah, that's right. Zuko starts to evolve into Season 2? Book 2, as that's what we call it? Book 2 Zuko! Or Charmeleon. Charmeleon! Wartortle. Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl! Again, the Poké Rap guys, I'm sorry. It's just a habit of mine. But this girl's, I guess, his girlfriend. And she throws out a Cubone, which is another Pokemon. Cubone is actually a really dope Pokemon. I don't end up using it, but I really like the design of Cubone and its evolved form, Marowak. Here, see guys, I wasn't taking a shit. I was just thinking about what I was going to do. I'm getting better, guys. I promise you, I'm getting better. So, again, so water, if you have water types, so if you have Squirtle in Red or Blue, you can take down ground types very easily. Or, because we have Volby, who uses grass, you'll be able to take down ground types easily. Never. That's how it envisions you. And this is what so if you get poisoned for every step you take, that's why the screen is flashing. That's because you're poisoned. You're taking your Zuko is taking damage, so your Pokemon will take damage every time you take a step. So it's best to either have an antidote to cure poison, which I don't have. You guys know me. Or go to a Pokemon Center and heal them right away. And it's my luck that again, Supersonic hits. Supersonic is not always accurate. I believe it has like 50 or 55 accuracy. But for some reason, it always hits. It always fucking hits. And here is what I'm talking about, where if you're confused, it hits itself in confusion. So alongside being poisoned, which damages me after every one of my turns, I have confusion, and there's a chance of me getting, hurt. And it keeps using Supersonic, so that's cool for us, but we can't do anything about the confusion unless it's done. And luckily I never have it that quickly, but for some reason I was confused no more. And unfortunately, Zuko keeps dying. I promise you guys, he evolves into book 3 Zuko, where he's nice and he's be able to cook everybody. For those who don't know, Zuko evolves, or Charmeleon evolves Charizard, and that's when he'll be able to destroy everybody. That's gonna take a while though, guys, but hang in there. Zuko will be nice. And because both of these trainers are in the way and there's no way to get around them unless you hack cheaters, we have to face them. So nothing too serious, nothing new. As I was saying, Pidgeys tend to have quick attack, so if you're low on health and they're low on health, make sure you use quick attack so that you'll be able to get your attack in first and beat them. But because they're in the way, we have to face them and we have to show it off. But they're nothing special. You can take them down very easily. And as I mentioned before, Sand Attack sucks dick, because look what happens. A quick attack, I can't hit him at least the first time, and I feel like every time my accuracy gets lowered, I miss the first time, and then after that, it's like I'm going to be able to hit them afterwards. But it just sucks. Like I feel like as soon as your accuracy gets lowered, you're not gonna hit them next time. You have to have like the best luck, and I don't have the best luck, as you guys have seen. And Horn Attack does its thing. I'm gonna try in future generations and see if Horn Attack really is like that move, because I don't remember it doing that much damage. But also, again, I don't use the Nidoran family like that, so maybe I could be wrong.
Just didn't work. Oh my gosh.
And again, this is the time to train your Pokemon and also get some money, because in the next city, Vermilion City, you'll be able to go to the Pokemon and get better items. But we'll talk about that later. You're going to be, trust me guys, you're going to be rich by the end of this adventure. You're going to be like shit, like you're going to have boatloads of fucking money, and you're not gonna know what to do with it, because by the time your journey's end, there's no reason to spend money, unless you just want to, have like 99 potions for some reason. But hey, do what you gotta do, guys. Do what you gotta do. I ain't judging. Here we have the evolved form of Rattata, Ratatouille, Raticate, and this looks like a mean motherfucker. But again, no problem. Just continue attacking, and if you have a fighting type move, tear his ass down. There you go. No, not that's the hiker.
I didn't.
I can't come up with a voice. But we're nearing the end of part 5. I know it's a short part, but I will see you in part 6.